Virgin Galactic, SPCE, big week ahead for Virgin Galactic. We need to look now at the technical chart analysis, and Sensei has provided us a great outlook for the week coming up. So please check that out now. So without further ado, it's time to go on with the video.
Thank you, Martin. Yes, so I'm going to look at the technicals for SPCE. If you have just tuned in, please do hit the like button. It will help share this video out. And if you want to put any comments in the comment section, I'll reply to all your comments, as many as I can. So yeah, let's get straight into the technical analysis. SPC, I'm sure the investors, if you're watching this, you're a bit bored of the stock right now. It's just going... So I'm a bit unwell. But yeah, I'm sure you're bored of it. It's going sideways. Exactly what we've said so far. The momentum didn't continue. There was a few telltale signs at around... The last point in the sand was around $2.27 when we broke the green trend line, the purple trend line, the whole structure, the whole higher lows. We broke all of that around $2.20, and I've been bearish ever since. And then we broke another line in the sand, which was 184. We retested it a few times, and it looks like we're continuing to the downside. So I'm going to give you exactly my targets and how I'm going to be trading the stock. Sorry, excuse me, my throat's a bit not very good, but yeah, so essentially with this stock, obviously this is a daily time frame. If you take it back into the weekly time frame, all it really is these lower highs and lower lows. The trend is to the downside, but we're looking to maybe see a double bottom at the 140 150 level. Again, my last buys were at the 150 140 level, and I strongly believe we're coming back to those levels slowly but surely. 184, if we get back above it, then we can start turning bullish again. There is significant resistance now at $2, so there is a lot of overhead resistance. That's why I'm saying we're probably going to be heading lower. The trend has now been lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You can see it very, very clearly, and once you start identifying these trends, you can stay on the right side of the trend. So again, in this time frame here, you can see there was a high, and then there was a lower high, and then there was a lower high, and then a lower high, and at the same time there's been lower lows. So all I'm expecting is this trend on this macro timescale to continue to go down, and then eventually come back to the 150 level, and then maybe even the 136 level, and maybe even 133. So downside is for me, but not too much downside left now. I think let's see how we react to 150 and 140. Those will be my buy levels again, because I bought at that price before. I traded up. Why not buy some at that same price? Yes, we can go to $1. Let's see how the FOMC meeting is going to go as well. And I'm closely watching the probabilities of what the decisions are going to be. And this week, it seems like we're going to be holding rates. Next meeting in May, it looks like the market's pricing in holding rates, and then there starts to be rate cuts, and this is important for SPC as it has a lot of debt and it might start raising money, so it wants lower interest rate environment, but we are staying higher for longer, so I'm not sure if they've priced that into their balance sheet. But yeah, if it comes back to 140, 150, I'm going to start laddering in again. That doesn't mean it can't come down to my lowest price prediction, which is about the $1 to 106. So I'm going to leave some money in case I need to buy at $1. But yeah, we're getting close. It has been boring. When it starts getting interesting, it will be when it comes down to the 140 to 150 level, because at that point, it could have a double bottom. We could start seeing... maybe if there was a lower low at 130 and we have a higher low on the RSI, we would have bullish divergence, which could propel the stock back up to the $2 to $3 range. Again, I've been trading SPC because it's not returned any significant gains on the 1 to 2 year time frame, so it's best to be trading the stock. But whether you're trading the stock, which I would be, I think this is one of the stocks you trade. If you're not very good at trading, or if you had bad experience with trading, then just don't worry about trading. If you really believe in the stock and the fundamentals and what Virgin Galactic is doing for the future, and you think it's going to stick around, and you've watched all the fundamental analysis videos, and you've read the balance sheet yourself, and you've made the decision that this is a stock you're going to ride or die. And what I mean by that is you're going to hold on to the stock until it becomes bankrupt, which there is a possibility. Of course, it's the possibility for any stock, but especially for a stock under $1 billion market cap. So either you're holding it until zero, or you're holding it until $100. You're going to either become rich or lose out however much you've put into this company. then you'd start, if you've got that approach, then you have buy zones for yourself. And the first buy zone, in my opinion, will be around the 140 to 150, and the next buy zone is the $1. And at that point, you'd have to trade out. You can just hold it if you like. Always take profits if you see a 50% move in a day, because you're not going to get that in a few years of the S&P. But either way, if you're trading this or buying this, I'll be looking for the 140 and the $1. If we hit the 140, 130, then we might be looking for a double bottom, that matching the bottom of October of 2023, and then maybe heading back up and testing the $3 level. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, but I'll pass it back to you, Martyn, now. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei. Great job as always. Big week for Virgin Galactic this week, and let's see how all those predictions from Sensei come off. I wish everybody the very best. But now, click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here, you'll find more links I think you'll find helpful. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.